You cannot just you now, right? Just एक बजता है वीडियो भेजा है यहाँ पे जल्दी आओ लेट्स कर रहा है जल्दी आओ रुपया आते हैं गुड लिखो उन्हें किया
क्या
दो एयरपोर्ट्स
पिछले
होमवर्क किया
नहीं मैं पिछले लेक्चर में नहीं बोला भी
कल कौन है
हाँ वो मेरी क्लास
स्टैंडर्ड है
मेरी क्लास
स्टैंडर्ड की दूर है RISS अच्छा है जाना SS भी कहते हैं Z ऐसे ये Z लिखा है या कांगल लिखा है इसको ज्वाइन में यहाँ पे वहाँ पे Z ज्वाइन करें यहाँ पे यहाँ पे लाइन अच्छा लगेगा ऐसे ये हमारा आज सब लोग लाइक नॉर्मल एस्थेटिक फोटोज लिए क्या नहीं आई मीन लाइक सबके अलग अलग खड़े हो ड्रेनेज कंटिन्यू किया है ना हाँ ड्रेनेज हाँ drainage, how much I have taken? Do you remember? Four students are there. Yes.
One is coming.
Only comes one. Drainage I did not start here, na? नहीं स्टार्ट कर दिया था फिर आपको मेरे we have to start from peninsular rivers. Okay. So Indus river system I taught. Yes. Ganga. Yes. ब्रह्मपुत्र नहीं पढ़ाया कौन सा ब्रह्मपुत्र का ब्रह्मपुत्र से पढ़ा हाँ ब्रह्मपुत्र से पढ़ा हाँ ब्रह्मपुत्र से पढ़ा इंडस रिवर गंगा पढ़ा now before that do you remember that we have studied about What kind of landforms are formed by the rivers? Meander we have studied. Oxbow lakes we have studied. So you have to, then delta we have studied.
Yes.
Estuaries we have studied.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Brahmaputra. Do you know what is the meaning of Brahmaputra? See, Brahma, Brahmakaputra. So that is what it is originating from that Himalayas, and like a daughter or a son, it is entering. So from where it is originating, that is this system originating from where? You just tell me from where did the Brahmaputra? It is originating from Tibet.
Tibet, lies in Tibet,
Ah.
east of Mansarovar,
Mansarovar.
Mansarovar lake, very close to sources of the Indus and the Satluj.
So Indus River and Satluj River originate from near that.
Russia आएगी
एक third student आएगा.
अभी आ रही होगी.
Okay.
वहाँ पास.
So what happened? It originates from Tibet near Mansarovar. That is the place from where that Indus and Satluj originate. Now, what is its peculiarity? It runs parallel to India. Through Tibet, it is running. So it is flowing parallel to India. And then Namcha Barwa, one peak is Namcha Barwa. That peak, it is circumnavigate and then enter to India. In which part? Arunachal Pradesh. So which state it is entering? Arunachal Pradesh. You see that it is making a long way and it is circumnavigating Namcha Barwa and then falling into India. When it is making a fall, it is falling from a height of about 5,000 meters. Because Namcha Barwa is 7,757 meters. Okay. That much height because uska peak ke upar se nahi girta hai, but that level hai. So it is making a fall of about 5,000 meters. From that height it is falling. So it is making a big waterfall over there. Then when it is falling like that,
It's a U-turn and it enters India and the
Arunachal Pradesh
through a
gorge. See, what is a gorge? Gorge is when the water is falling on rocks. Through soft rock, when it is making a cutting, it is called a gorge. When it is falling on hard rocks, it is called a canyon. Okay. So gorge is when it is cutting on soft rock. Clear this much? Then, when it is passing through this Tibet, what was the problem? It is not having any silt and sand it is carrying because it is flowing through a cold region. From a glacier it is coming, through cold region it is passing through, so it is not carrying any silt and sand.
Nakshatra is there. No.
So it is not carrying anything. But when it is making the fall, then it is cutting the rock. Then when it is flowing, it carry huge amount of silt and sand. So why it is not carrying the silt and sand when it is passing through Tibet? Because it is passing through a cold region and it is not having any silt and sand during that. But when it enter into Arunachal Pradesh, it is making a big waterfall, so silt and sand it carries. Clear? Now, after that, this river is entering into Assam, isn't it? So, it is called Diham and it is joined by Diham. So, what is the name of this river in Arunachal Pradesh? Arunachal Pradesh, this river is known as Diham. तो उसके साथ दिबांग ट्रिब्यूटरी जो है उसके साथ एक ट्रिब्यूटरी इज जोइनिंग, इसका नाम है दिबांग. फिर ये रिवर आसाम में एंटर करते हैं. So it is from Brahmaputra in Assam, right? So it is joining, it is entering into Assam. From there, when it is flowing, it is called as Brahmaputra. It is joined by 3-4 tributaries, not on this side. That it is joined by tributaries. Which of the tributaries joined in Assam part? Lohit, Dibang, Lohit, then and Kenura. Three tributaries join it. Yes. So these tributaries join in Brahmaputra, in Assam. Clear or not? So what is the name of this river in Tibet? Sangpo. Tibet में ब्रह्मपुत्र का नाम है Sangpo. When it is entering into, have you signed? Okay. When it is when it is in Assam, or from there onwards, only it is getting the name of, what is the name in Assam? In Assam it is Brahmaputra. So here it is known as Sangpo. Then in Arunachal Pradesh it is known as Diham. Then Assam onwards it is known as Brahmaputra. Okay. Now it is having, this region is having heavy rainfall. So it is always full of water and the silt and sand brought by the river. Now, as it is given in the book, do we have to write it? If you are writing, then it will be easy for you. Because not a full sentence I am not giving. No. Yes. I am just giving that we so close. Let's go. You and your drama. Sorry. I can share. Yes, yes. Now you understood which all are the tributaries joining, where it is joining. See that full sentence, you may find it very difficult. That is why we just do that. Now, loads of that silt is brought, so it cannot push forward. So it make this thing. It make braided channels. What is making? Braided channels. What is braided channel? See, when that direction of that river changes it, shift it, so it is making braided channels. Now, another thing it is doing is that it is making the deposition of sand in the middle because it cannot push forward. So this help in the formation of islands. Riverine island. What is it called? Riverine islands. Yeah. See, this is, we have heard about that islands are there. These islands are formed by sea or ocean. But here we have seen in Brahmaputra river, the Brahmaputra river also overflowed. It is there. Yes, right? Yes. Flood is flood. Because huge amount of silt is there. So, its level of water is increasing. Normally, that is silt is deposited in the lower, that is bottom. Then the water which is coming above that, it overflows. No. So what is happening? Riverine island. Can you name the largest riverine island in the world? The largest riverine island in the world is Majuli, is in Brahmaputra river. So you have to learn it. There is one more question. That one is not there, I think. Braided riverine knowledge is there, but I write it. Majuli is there in your second lesson. One blue part, that is the extra note is there. That part is the textbook. Textbook. Anybody brought the textbook? No. So that is why you write, which is the largest riverine island. Yes, Majuli. Just see, braided channel, you understood? Yes. So today that we have learned about this river. What is the length of this river? See, what is the length of this river? Brahmaputra is considered, it is one of the longest rivers. But half of its flow is through Tibet only. So that length is not considered. When it is entering into Arunachal Pradesh, from there till it flow to that join that way of Ganga, that much length we are. Yes, but it is one of the longest rivers. Clear? What is the name of Brahmaputra in Tibet? Sangpo. Okay, completed that one.
Yes.
Now we are moving to peninsular rivers. Okay, one by one I am telling you to read, so that one will be easy for us. Volume.
Which one? Which one?
Only one volume is there now.
Actually, history, geography, added one.
So you don't have? Then what you are using?
I used to be a geography.
Textbook is there, no? See, peninsular rivers. That day we have studied about peninsular rivers. What are the features of peninsular rivers? Just keep aside your mobile. What are the features of peninsular rivers?
It is a major river.
Peninsular river what?
The definition.
We have learned Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. What are the differentiation between peninsular river and Himalayan? Correct. Yes, you don't have podium, but that day you attended the class. To have written the points. That I have given so many points. Differentiate between Himalayan rivers and peninsular rivers. Yes, ma'am.
From the last lecture I guess I was not there, so I was having to the hospital.
Himalayan rivers are perennial and peninsular rivers are non-perennial. So non-perennial, it is rainfed rivers. So it is having shorter course. Means it is not having long course. Himalayan rivers perform intensive erosion activity. It also performs erosion. So strong erosional activity is not performing because it is having shorter courses. It is not having more water. Then Shankara Ganga. Then landforms it created. Which are the landforms it created? Himalayan rivers, Oxbow lakes, deltas, meanders, estuaries. So you have understood what is that. That is the general. Peninsular rivers are of shorter course. Now, one of the peninsular river we are going to study, Narmada. You just one of you read that from this thing, from where it is originating. The Nanda arises in the Amarkanta in Madhya Pradesh. It is originating from Amarkanda in MP, Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Next point, very fast you tell. It is flowing through a rift valley. What is the rift valley? What is rift valley?
Now, Rift Valley formed due to faulting.
Faulting. Yeah, yes. Actually, what happened? Two rock systems are there. So when it is having the gap,
Yes, and
so that is what rift valley. Okay.
Yes. From between two rocks or that.
So to rift because the landforms are formed like that. Okay. So through that valley part, that is the gaps between. So rift valley, it is flowing. And which are the beautiful landforms created by it?
the Marble Rocks and What deep?
Gorge. So marble rocks near Jabalpur. So that is one of the picturesque. Next one.
Yes, and the Duradar falls where the river plunges over steep rocks are some of the notable ones.
Duadar, actually textbook.
Duradar.
No, textbook you have to check because printing mistake is there. Duadar is there. What is that? Duadar falls. Textbook check करने. So after
Next time they allow
text say some of this print mistake.
We can cut it in like this.
Right. Duadar. So these are the two picturesque places created by that Narmada River.
Yes.
Okay. Now next important thing, what is that? Which all of the states it cover? One of the thing is that the tributaries join at right angle.
Short and these join the main stream at right angle.
Right angle. We have learned about the
90 degrees.
Ma'am, where are the Duadar?
Duadar. See this what is that? Narmada river, वो जो गुजरात मध्य प्रदेश से फ्लो होता है ना, इसकी रास्ता में beautiful landscape is found. That landscape का नाम है
Duadar.
Then next point is that it is passing through Madhya Pradesh.
Covers parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat.
Then one of the Narmada conservation program is undertaken by the government. It is known as Namami Deve Narmade.
Yes, ma'am.
That underline that what was that
Government of Madhya Pradesh by speaking Namami Deve Nanda. It is a Sanskrit.
Okay. Now what is next? Say Narmada. You understood or not?
Yes, ma'am.
From where it originates, how it is passing through, what are the picturesque places created by this river? Okay. Now Tapi River. Have you completed this one?
Yes.
Tapi River. From where it originates? Read fast. From where? Satpura.
The Tapi rises in the Satpura region in the Bethul district of Madhya Pradesh.
Bethul of Madhya Pradesh. Say Satpura ranges in the Bethul district of Madhya Pradesh.
It also flows in the it is much shorter.
Rift Valley, it is falling through, but short in length.
Its basin covers parts of Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra.
Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, and Maharashtra.
The other rivers are Sabarmati, Mahi, Bharatpuzha, and Periyar.
This rivers, Periyar and Bharatapuzha in Kerala.
Yes.
Okay, you have to remember that two big rivers was flowing are Narmada and Tapi. Other rivers are Sabarmati, Mahi, Bharatapuzha, and Periyar. Okay. Now you are not having this. So Godavari. Okay. Read it. Godavari basin.
From the Godavari basin.
Wait, slowly, then only we can learn side by side.
The Godavari is the largest peninsular river. It rises from the source of the Western Ghats in the Nashik district of Maharashtra.
So largest peninsular river is Godavari. and it originates in the Western Ghats, Nasik district of Maharashtra. Okay, got it?
Yes.
Its length is about 1,500 kilometers. It drains into the Bay of Bengal. Its drainage basin
Wait, slowly. So what is that? 1,500 kilometers join into Bay of Bengal.
Its drainage basin is also the largest among the peninsular rivers.
Then some more thing is there now. What are the Godavari?
The basin covers parts of Maharashtra. About 50% of the basin area lies in Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa, and Andhra Pradesh.
Odisha, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, these are the, so but in Maharashtra's 50% it is in Maharashtra. Okay. Then what are the tributaries? Which are the tributaries joining?
Such as Kulma, the Valmartha, the Pranita, the Manjara, the Vainganga, and the Penga.
But Periyara means Godfather.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Budget?
Periyar.
Periyar.
Yes, ma'am. It means Godfather.
I'll tell you. Manjira, Vainganga, and then these are the tributaries.
Ouch. Ma'am, you can teach.
Okay. You asked that Periyar means
Yes, ma'am. Godfather.
Godfather. It is
Yes.
actually Periyar means in Malayalam language the largest river.
Yes.
So that is the meaning. But Godfather is there or not?
Ma'am,
Godavari is also known as Dakshin Ganga, right?
Godavari ka
Dakshin Ganga. It's not in name, right?
So why it is called as Dakshin Ganga? Like Ganga, Ganga is the largest river in the north. So in south, this is the largest river. Yes, that is why it is called South Dakshin. That is like Ganga in the north, this is the largest.
And next is the Mahanadi Basin.
So I'm taking complete. Acha.
no, ma'am. Large.
Okay. Mahanadi. First, read it. Okay.
The Mahanadi rises in the highlands of Chhattisgarh. It flows through Odisha to reach the Bay of Bengal.
And that Odisha.
Odisha is my home place and Bay of Bengal is our home place.
Us.
Especially one of Bay of Bengal. अच्छा हाँ Bay of Bengal.
Odisha is the
अच्छा very good. West of Bengal.
West. Okay. So Chhattisgarh hills से महानदी originate होके Odisha से पास होके Bay of Bengal में जुड़े.
Ma'am, it is Orissa or Odisha?
Odisha.
I mean, book it is written Orissa.
That is old.
Both are spelling different, but they both pronounce it Odisha. Ma'am is writing that.
Okay.
You're wrong.
Now, what is the next? The length is 860 kilometers. Then tell them first.
Okay. The length of the river is about 860 kilometers. Its drainage basin is shared by Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha.
So Maharashtra, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, and Odisha.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
The Krishna basin.
You are getting it clear, no? So
Yes,
that is
understood. The Krishna basin.
see, sometimes some rivers are very short, but still it covers so many areas. That is what you have to understand. Jaka state.
They are the places. We had like in Odisha when I was living there, we had a near a museum. There was Mahanadi.
See, Mahanadi river, you have to study is purely, majority of its is passing through Odisha only.
Yes.
And Hirakud Dam, one of the highest dam, largest dam, not highest, largest dam is constructed on Mahanadi. Understood? 10th standard about the Hirakud Dam. So that is why you have to remember it is in Mahanadi.
Yes.
Okay. Now Krishna. You read? No. Okay.
The Krishna.
So what is from there it is rising Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar spring. Okay. 1400. Each one you just tell Tungabhadra.
All these
are tributaries. You see?
That time.
Tungabhadra is a river, no?
From
Krishna Devaraya.
yes.
So you see and Maharashtra, Karnataka, and which one? Karnataka. Okay. So these are the states they cover. Got it? So we have learned about the South Indian rivers or peninsular rivers. First we have studied the flowing rivers, two rivers, Narmada and Tavi. Then southern part, Bay of Bengal, east flowing rivers, Godavari, Mahanadi, Krishna. Okay. Now Kaveri basin.
Okay.
That's it. One minute. Let me. This one completed, no, Krishna?
Yeah. The Kaveri rises in the Brahmagiri.
One more thing. Here we have studied Mahabaleshwar. Mahabaleshwar, one spring se originate hota hai. What is the spring? Say from inside the earth, that is through the rocks, the water is coming in. That is called a spring. So So inside.
Like the water is coming from.
Underground.
So like based on the pressure.
See underground. Then rocky the gaps. Gaps. Through gaps it is coming up. So then
it's a slow position.
You just go, it is a beautiful sight. Okay. Mahabaleshwar Janeka.
Silly question.
Gravity
Otherwise you would have seen online.
Rising. The Kaveri rises in Brahmagiri range of Western Ghats and it reaches the Bay of Bengal in the south of the Kodalur in Tamil Nadu.
got a chance to talk. You from where it originate?
Mom from Kaveri.
Kaveri. In between, please from that.
No.
Which range? Which range? Brahma range of Western Ghat. Then into flow eastward, not westward. Then through Kudallur in Tamil Nadu, it joins the Bay of Bengal. Kudallur is the name of the place. Through that part, it is joining to Bay of Bengal. What are the total length? What is the total length? 760 kilometers. And which are the tributaries? Amravati,
Bhavani, Hemavati, and Kabini. Hemavati and Kabini.
These are the tributaries.
Yes.
Okay. Now, now this river drains through Karnataka, Kerala,
And Tamil Nadu.
and Tamil Nadu. So that is why there is a water dispute between these three states. Kaveri water dispute is between three states. Okay. So Kaveri river you understood. And two very important parts are given in the box. What is that? The second biggest waterfall in India. Second biggest. It is written underline also.
The river Kaveri makes the second.
Biggest waterfall. What is the name? Shiva Samudram.
It is known as Shiva Samudram.
The
The fall supplies hydroelectric power of to Mysore, Bangalore, and Kolkata.
These three regions, the electricity is supplied from the hydro power produced from this Shiva Samudram waterfall.
And people say it is an unlimited source of water.
Maybe, but it is not very easy
Yes, ma'am.
to produce. Very costly. They have to construct that kind of system.
To expand.
Next, along with that, what is the highest
The name
waterfall?
of the highest is Jog waterfall in Karnataka. It is on the Saravati river, which flows westwards.
So, which is the highest waterfall in the world?
Jog waterfall.
Jog. World, no, India.
India.
World Niagara.
Niagara, yes, sir. Niagara.
How much will it be?
Kilometer, no, that is falling from the height. Okay, now we are moving to the last part, the lakes. Okay, lakes of India. What are the, how the lakes are, which are the ways in which lakes are formed? There are different types of lakes. Okay, read.
Lakes are formed in many ways, such as in the mountainous areas. They are formed by the glaciers when they block the valleys.
First type of lakes is
Glacier.
glaciers. Glaciers, what is glaciers? Huge moving mass of ice. So when this ice is slided down, that region got filled with water. So that is formed as glaciers. You have learned about Gangotri, Yamunotri glacier and all. So that is one type of lake. Second type
The
of
second is they are also caused by volcanic eruptions
volcanic eruption.
or landslides.
Volcanic eruption or landslides. So this is our second type. That is earlier when volcanic eruptions have taken place, that region got filled with water. That means
But India still has an active volcano.
India,
Still has an active volcano.
that is in Nicobar,
Lakshadweep.
no? Andaman Nicobar only, no?
No, Lakshadweep.
Actually, it is not a volcanic.
No.
Andaman Nicobar. Okay. Nicobar part is no, very much less populated area, only tribals are there.
No, but the army base of it.
Okay. Volcanic, second is volcanic.
Volcanic eruptions of landslides.
Eh?
Yeah. Next will be a meandering river forms oxbow lakes.
Oxbow lakes we have seen. That is when the rivers are cutting that, because of that deposition. So oxbow lakes.
The next is violent movement of the earth like earthquake also create lakes when depression falls on the crust of the earth are later on filled with rainwater.
So earthquake have taken place and that the crater part when water get filled due to rainfall that also can form lakes. Okay, next.
Man-made lakes are found near many cities.
Man-made lakes. What is man-made lakes? What is, see, you have heard about the dams and all. So the dams are made to store water. Such masonry dams are called. That masonry
The
dams.
Sukma Lake near Chandigarh is one of the such lakes.
So many places are there.
Yes. But there are 5 to 6 lakes, right?
So many dams. Wherever we are seeing that the dams, they are artificially made by the people.
Yeah,
No, but
so-
in Karnataka, there is a dam.
Man, pond can be also an example as they are also man-made.
But pond, what is that? Pond का जो पूरा वो surrounding ये store water stores के लिए land से fill करता है pond. See, if a pond is made surrounded by land,
Yes.
so उसका पानी जाने के लिए रास्ता नहीं है, blocked.
Acha.
Understood.
Understood.
But when these lakes are there, it should have source of water from other lakes.
Yes, the connection, right?
It should not stagnate there. So pond is mostly stagnated. Okay.
Now,
Spits pass from the what is that? Spits and pass.
Chilligar.
Spits and
Ma'am,
pass.
it is here Chilligar, but it will be Chilligar lake, right? 12 minutes.
The part is the I'll tell you. Spits and lagoons. See what happened. You listen. This part is this one is little different. During that waves are always there. No, the waves bring huge amount of silt and other things.
Yes.
They come with great force and enter into that inside, that is VHSP force करके अंदर जाए. Now, when it is going back, its speed is not that much. So it leaves behind that sand and deposit like a bar. That means a line. So sand bars are created. So when the sand bars are there, then the water is allowed to go out. The barrels. Again, when the water comes, this go inside and the sand bars rises up. So continuously this activity help in the formation of wave lakes. It is called as lagoon source, so backwater source. So you might have heard about backwater. You did not hear?
I heard about lagoon.
That is in Kerala. It is famous. That is backwater.
Actually, I would say outside of India, and it is in Africa. But Africa, right? It is there also.
See, many parts it is there. Africa may come here. Africa may come here. See, back
in Australia.
But in Kerala, it is backwater. Silica Lake is near Odisha.
Here.
Pulicat Lake is
Paradip.
Paradip.
In Paradip, there is.
So this kind of lakes are formed naturally. When waves come inside, it deposits the sand and it creates like a bar obstruction. Then the water is left natural, right? So that kind of large water body is called lagoons. Okay, you understood what is that?
Yes.
Next, you read the importance of lakes.
Lakes of large extent of water streams and rivers.
Example, this type of big seas are also formed.
Yes. Importance of lakes. Now, lakes include things over and above.
Full part you have to learn. What are the uses of lakes?
They act to the beauty of nature and the great attraction.
So what is that? Natural beauty, then tourist attraction. Lakes are.
They attract migratory birds as far areas as Siberia.
You have heard about some migratory birds which are coming here.
Hummingbird is also migrating.
Hummingbird.
It is an example. I learned in that, like, GK general.
Okay. See here, large number of birds are coming during the monsoon season.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So I understand that their partner is used in keeping salt, the sample short,
Okay. So what are the uses? One is that natural beauty. Listen here. Natural beauty. Then attraction to the tourists. Look there. Listen. Then boating and fishing. Then attract migratory birds. Then economic value, that is for preparing salt. Saltwater lake is Abhar lake is one of the example. Then during the heavy rainfall, it store water. So it avoid flood. These are the uses of lakes. Next, major lakes that you have to write in your book also. That you identify which state this lake is there and what is the purpose. Clear?
Yes.
Map question also it can come. Okay. Clear? Now role of rivers. You read.
Rivers have been of fundamental importance throughout the human history. Water from the rivers is a basic natural resource essential for various human activities. Therefore, the river banks have attracted settlers from ancient times.
Ancient civilizations flourished on river banks because it gave water for their life. All the human activities are dependent on that. Then
these settlements have now become big cities, using rivers for irrigation, navigation, hydropower generation, and proper special cities. Particularly to a country like India, where agriculture is major source of livelihood of the majority of its
livelihood.
Of the majority of its
population.
So this also importance of rivers to the economy. So lake ka important, rivers ka important. Both are water bodies, but the lakes are different. Rivers are different. So both are helpful for the human beings.
The growing domestic. The growing domestic, municipal, industrial.
River pollution.
The growing domestic, municipal, industrial, and agriculture demand for water from rivers naturally affects that the quality of water. As a result, more and more water is being drained out of the rivers, reducing their volume.
So, what all problems are caused by that urbanization?
Yeah.
Because it disposes that waste through the drains and finally it joins the river. So that is why domestic, municipal and industrial and agricultural waste. Okay. Because of that, the quality of water deteriorates. Next point.
When a heavy load of untreated sewage and industrial effluents are emptied into the rivers, this affects not only the quality of water but also the capacity of the rivers.
So what happened? Huge load of untreated sewage. See, actually, waste disposal is like that. You can see that near to the company, factories and all, dirty that waste. So this water, where they are going, finally it is joining to the river. So that river water get polluted. Secondly, the rivers naturally having a cleansing capacity. That cleansing capacity means that within that 20 kilometers of the last cities, it can cleanse itself earlier. But because of this huge loads of waste, that self-cleansing capacity has been lost.
But the increasing urbanization and industrialization do not allow to happen in population development because as we can see, Pakistan urbanization population rivers will launch of various actions.
So there is so many plans, Ganga action plan to cleanse the Ganga river. You know that Ganga river is considered as a holy river.
That is.
But this holy river is now polluted like anything. Even the dead bodies are floating through that. So
now there is a chain attached to avoid that one. The dead body stuff, but still some of them.
Because you know that in according to that Hindu beliefs and all.
Comes like Brahmin or take a bath in the river in Punya.
But the flow of the water is very.
Then one more thing, you heard about that is if a person is about to die, that is in the name of Ganga Jal, that means they are giving as a holy water, they are giving to that person. So that much holy water is polluted by ourselves. So that is a big threat to the water bodies. Okay.
Ma'am, 2000, before 2019 or 18, it was very clear. No, not 19 or 18 months. 10 or 11. Before 2011, 12, it was very clear.
Now, not to see that, because now you see that Taj Mahal. Taj Mahal's color is fading.
Yes, ma'am.
Because of that industrialization and all, it is on the banks of Yamuna River. So that much is the level of pollution. So pollution causes harm, not only to the human beings, it causes harm to the water, aquatic organisms also, and even the buildings also. That beauty of that Taj Mahal is fading means how much pollution we are giving to the environment. So that is why there are so many plans and projects to protect it. Now, homework I am giving you. I have given you Himalayan rivers and Peninsular rivers already. Then another YR rivers, page number 190, east flowing and west flowing rivers. Mark it.
Now, which?
East flowing and west flowing. 1, 90 page top. Then, why are rivers important for the country's economy? That is, yes. Then, page number 195. Distinguish between delta and estuary.
Yes.
Then tributary and distributary. Then, page number 197, one map is there. That maps that this work to be done on 198 practice page. Yes, this to be done. This meant homework. Yes.
Remarkable. Very much.
Don't Bro, like go then next time culture like art related. Yeah, it's I like her. Maybe what's funny was very good.
So already worked out. So it was important.
That's not the race.
Yes. And make it go. She goes from a salary, so that's good. Okay,